Nothing better than ending the week with Sunday Night Football and a chance to win $100,000. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason Mattis, of course, with Winning Bets. Thanks for checking out this episode. This is one of those free games that we play, and it's over on the NBC Sports Predictor app where we can win $100,000 between the Steelers and Chargers on Sunday Night Football. I'm also giving away $25 each and every single week if you join the Winning Bets League, and if you have the most points at the end of every contest, you can win $25 from me. If you need that league information, it's in this video description, so just go ahead and grab it and compete against your fellow Winning Bet supporters. Let's see who won last week. Pop Rock went ahead and got the victory there with 40 points. Pretty good entry by them. They got the tight end matchup correctly right on both of them right there. They got the total points, total touchdowns, and they got the winner right there and picking the Chiefs. So nice entry there by Pop Rock. Go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. Drop me your PayPal information, and I'll go ahead and send you $25. Pop Rock has won before. See, anybody can win multiple times, and this week, everybody starts with 0 points, and maybe this could be the week where you win my $25. Of course, as always, my research focuses on the last 3 games. Look at what they do over the course of the season, but really focus in on what they've been doing the last 3 games. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Question 1 is Justin Herbert. How many passing yards and touchdowns will he get? Well, the Steelers, they only allow 188 yards per game. That ranks 6th in the NFL, and they're allowing 0.3 passing touchdowns per game. That is tied for 1st in the NFL. The Chargers are passing it for 244 passing yards per game and 1.7 TDs per game. I'll go ahead and put Justin Herbert at under 260 passing yards, and he'll have 2 touchdowns. Question 2 is about Najee Harris. How many rushing yards and total touchdowns will he have? If you guys follow me along my daily sports betting show, you guys know I love Najee Harris this week. I've got a real sports bet on him going over his rushing total of over 81.5 yards. Why do I like him so much this week? It's because the Chargers had the league worst rush defense in the NFL. They allow 124 yards per game on the ground while also allowing 1.3 rushing touchdowns per game. Think he's going to have himself a monster game. Not like too big, like 100 plus. We just saw Dalvin Cook go up against the same team last week, and he got, I think it was 92 or 93 yards. We also cashed that bet on my daily sports betting show. So Najee Harris will be somewhere around there. He'll be in the 80s. He'll be in the 90s. I kind of looking for him to have a similar game plan to kind of like Dalvin Cook. He is the lead back, obviously, on this team. Go ahead and give me him for Najee Harris 80 to 99 yards, and I think he'll have 1 touchdown on Sunday night. Question 3 puts 2 really good wide receivers up against each other. You got Deontay Johnson going up against Keenan Allen. Who's going to have more receiving yards and who's going to have more touchdowns? Both of these guys lead their team in targets, so you obviously know that's a big factor for me, and they lead their targets or their team in targets by a big wide margin as well. But Allen has more targets than Johnson. He's got 11 more targets. Johnson has 1 more touchdown, though, than Keenan Allen, although albeit they've only got 3 touchdowns while Keenan Allen only has 2. So for yardage, I'll go ahead and give Keenan Allen. I love targets. I think he's going to be the go-to guy. I also think the Steelers will be run heavy. I mean, it's hard to ignore the fact that the Chargers give up the most rushing yards on the ground, so that'll take into Johnson's production just by the fact that Steelers will be run heavy. So I like Allen on the yards, but I like Ty for touchdown because neither one of these guys are catching touchdowns. Again, only 2 and 3 on the season. I'll go ahead and say Ty for the touchdowns. Question 4 is who's going to have the most second half receiving yards? Again, I obviously lean on targets heavily, so I'm going to go ahead and say Keenan Allen for this one. I love targets, love to know where the ball is going to go. The ball predominantly is going to go Keenan Allen's way in this Chargers offense. And again, you just factor in what I believe will be a run-heavy approach here by the Steelers because the Chargers have the league's worst rush defense. So I absolutely like their game plan of being run-heavy. Mix that in with Keenan Allen being the target guy. Go ahead and give me a Keenan Allen for most second half receiving yards. Question 5 is what's going to be the longest completion of the game? Look at the crazy stat that they provide this app with the amount of passing yards that are in the air there by Justin Herbert. Really cool stat provided there up in the app. Although you do got to factor in pass interference. That cannot be ignored, right? These guys throw it deep, but then you always have the risk of pass interference going ahead and spoiling a great entry by you. There's so much luck involved with this. I'll go ahead and say 41 to 44 yards. You guys know how I feel about these kind of questions. I generally think they're luck, and I will respect Chargers' ability to go deep, but you also got to respect a really good pass defense there by the Steelers. So 41 to 44 yards for me. Question 6 is how many total touchdowns will there be in the game? Well, the over-under there is at 46.5. I think there's going to be 6 touchdowns, not really too high of a points total. So go ahead and give me 6 touchdowns. The question number 7 is always who's going to win the game and what's going to be that win margin. They've got this line at Chargers -6. That feels a little high to me. I wouldn't think that the Chargers are a touchdown better than the Steelers, and especially if Big Ben plays. I don't think the Chargers will be able to cover a -6 point spread. I've got this one too, a lot more competitive than that. Steelers are always a good competitive, play everybody close kind of team. They'll be able to take advantage of some of the Chargers' flaws. I think the Chargers will win this game, but they're not going to cover the spread. Give me a 3-point victory. I got the Chargers winning this game by a field goal. All right, guys, that's how we're doing it this Sunday night over on the NBC Sports Predictor app for a chance to win $100,000. This Steelers, this Chargers. Good luck with your picks, and we'll see you guys back here next Sunday night. That was a lot of fun. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and good luck with your picks. If interested in placing real sports bets, then check out my latest daily free sports betting video in the bottom right corner. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next contest.